Good evening, Minnesota, and thank you for joining us here at the Lioness News, where we tell you the truth. Reporting to you from lawless Swift County, I'm Nikki Besser, and I will be bringing you your news today. Today's top story, obsessive cyberstalkers creep YouTube. Over the course of the last few months, there have been reports of several stalkers, slanderers, and vigilantes that seem to have an obsession with creeping the YouTube channels of several said individuals, myself included. Several of the stalkers had reportedly commented on the individuals' channels, posting numerous unwanted harassing and defamatory comments. The harassment and ridicule from the obsessive stalkers got them all blocked from the said individuals' YouTube channels. The harassment and obsessive stalking started when the stalkers came across the YouTube channels of these said individuals who actively expose local corruption in Swift and Pope County. For those of you who weren't aware, the system is corrupt. The cops are thugs, the judges are crooks, the bankers are thieves, and your elected officials are in on it. A truth that the devoted stalkers simply couldn't grasp or understand. The stalkers, angered by the said individual's cause and the restriction of access to these channels, unable to harass, defame, or ridicule, argued their obsessive stalking and harassment was their idea of opposition. Well, for my hopelessly devoted stalkers, I'd like to clarify there is a fine line difference between legitimate civil opposition and harassment. But the story doesn't stop there. Two stalkers specifically have banded together in a half-assed attempt to revive this so-called opposition as an excuse to continue to harass, defame, and ridicule these said individuals. An immature young woman and her cowardice middle-aged accomplice have taken their obsession to a new level. They spend their working hours and their personal hours discussing us, and they think about us all the time. They just can't seem to get us off their minds. The young woman's obsession with me has led her to creep me on MySpace, and Lord knows where else. She is obsessed with my every trait. Well, I'm flattered, really. It has deterred them away from their original cause, and has left them hopelessly devoted to our every thought, move, and word. Still without any real opposition, our stalkers have continued in their harassing and slanderous ways. They are starting to realize their popularity comes from their obsession with us, and without us, there is no them. And I can imagine that's pretty frustrating, huh? In conclusion, may the stalkers heed word. Our cause will continue. I'm most certain that my stalkers will respond to my message through more harassment, ridicule, and name-calling because, of course, that's their only real defense or opposition at all. And for the rest of you, be alert for the creeping YouTube stalkers, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Nikki Besser, reporting for the Lioness News, where we tell you the truth. Until next time, take care and good night.